Matt Meehan here for IrishBoxingCom. Kelsey Leonard, if I've ever seen someone with smart marketing, it's right now.
I know.
Um, let's get right into it. How are we? We're gonna go 2-0, hopefully, next week.
Yeah, that is the plan anyway. Really excited to be on such a great card as well. The card is absolutely stacked. It's pretty cool to have. There's three female fights on it as well, so I feel really excited to be a part of that. But everything is going really well and feeling really good that I'm gonna put on a good performance on Friday.
Um, you, Christina, and Sarah, it's a trio. It's an unreal trio. Both these are. It's like all threes are decorated amateurs. Christina is obviously we like when you talk about Christina, you don't need to talk about it if you get me because there's that much to talk about. Sarah, the same thing, and then yourself, sure, it's in the same name. Like I guess, how does it feel to be alongside them two women on the same card? You and Sarah, it's like all trees. It's like no, two E's making your professional debut, and you're going 2-0, hopefully.
Yeah, I think I don't know. I could be wrong, but I think for Jay Byrne, that's maybe the most female fights he's had on a card. I think
Yeah,
so.
it is. Yeah,
It's pretty cool to be a part of that. And like you said, both of their names, you know instantly like the caliber that they are. So I think it's
yeah.
going to be really good. I think the girls might outshine the boys on the night. So it's really exciting night.
In terms of you being like, you're a huge boxing fan. Like, it's just boxing, boxing, boxing. Will you be sitting down after your fight to watch the fights, or will you be off celebrating?
That's what I was thinking. I was like, I'd probably rather just go on first, just so I can sit and watch every single one of the fights. Like every single fight that is on the card is a really, really good fight. Loads of 50-50. So I'm not going to be leaving the stadium definitely until all the fights are gone. I'm going to be watching all of them.
Um, it's probably one of the biggest cards in Irish boxing, in a long, long time. Like I put it up there with the Windsor Park card and the Trarena card recently, and the Odyssey card. Like I guess it's a golden age to be a part of Irish boxing, and I guess there's a blessing there for you that you're involved in it there in some way.
Yeah, it's just not just this card. Like this is a really special card to be a part of, but there's just so much going on in Irish boxing right now. It's I'm really lucky that I'm turned over at this time because I can just be active and there's just so many opportunities which is great to see for Irish boxing and female Irish boxing as well.
Was there any other time that you're thinking maybe to go pro later on, and then you kind of you're again you're thankful that as you said, you turned over at this time?
Yeah, like I've said before, once I was in Unit 3, I was thinking about turning pro. So that was a few years ago and
Yeah.
I I was thinking about turning pro straight away, but I'm really glad that I got a good bit more amateur experience in and me and the team in Unit 3 went on a couple of international trips as well. So that was great to just get that more experience and being on Jay Byrne cards as an amateur when he does those exhibitions, that was such good experience because it just got me a little bit more comfortable and familiar with the pro side. So I am at the time I was felt like I wanted to rush it a little bit, but I'm happy that I waited and it's a great time to be professional now.
I say it's like as you said, you're kind of used to like a professional night of boxing. Like you're used to walking in at a certain time and getting your hands wrapped. Like, do you still feel you want to rush it, or on fight night is it you just take kind of everything in your stride and whatever time you have to arrive at, you arrive at, and it's kind of just chill out then, and then you do business after?
Yeah, I think like you don't really I know at the higher level of professional you have a set time and this is what time you're going to be fighting at, but you don't really know when you're going to be getting into the ring. So for my debut anyway, I just wanted to be ready and be ready to go at whatever point that I was called down. So obviously you have to find that balance, which is a bit tricky. You have to be warmed up and ready to go, but not too much that you're waiting around too long. So it's hard to find the balance, but I am in good hands with Niall. So he'll keep me rested and ready to go for when I'm called.
I I have heard that Noah Barrett's S&C sessions have made many a man into a stronger man, and many woman into a stronger woman. Can you confirm or deny them rumors?
I'm not going to confirm or deny because you haven't been to one yet. The amount of times that you've been to the gym and you haven't done an S&C session and you have to experience it to.
I
I
think
don't
I've
know
been to
how
every
he
session
comes
but
up.
one.
Yeah, but that one.
Yeah.
I don't know how he comes up with it. I like don't think he sleeps at night because he's coming up with these crazy S&C sessions, and they're terrible at the time,
Yeah.
but they're great. Like, yeah, I think we're you get the fittest that you can in Ireland in Unit 3, so it's great to do the sessions. But yeah, they're an
How
experience.
important is it for you, and in your opinion, overall boxers when they're coming up 1-0, 2-0, 3-0, 4-0 to have marketing and sponsorships behind them and to have that backing? What's your opinion on that?
Yeah, I was only actually talking about this with someone earlier on. It's funny when you turn professional, everyone's like, "Oh, you must be making loads of money now." Like, but it's just,
Complete opposite.
it's not. Yeah, it's not the case. It takes a lot when you're starting off. Ticket sales obviously help so much if you can sell a few tickets, but having sponsors and having people backing you just goes such a long way. Big shout out to the sponsors that I have behind me there as well.
Do you want to name them
It
all?
just yeah, there's a good few there to name. So they'll all be shown on screen, but it just makes such a massive difference. Not just with being able to fund it, but I have a lot of recovery places that sponsor me, so that's such a huge help as well. And it's people just don't realize that at the lower level of professional boxing, you really do need that support. So it's so important.
Let's throw back to your debut. It was an in and out in done in one job. Well, done in one job.
It was too.
2 hours, sorry, 2 hours, but yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. It was a quick in and out job. It was like a heist. You're in and you're out. And you're quick. But just throw me back to that debut. What were you feeling? The nervousness, the emotions, kind of just the overall day itself. It's a big milestone in your career, Kelsey.
Yeah, it was something that I hadn't experienced before, so it was I said to a few people it was a little bit overwhelming, like having I had a good kind of crowd there, so that was really, really cool. But it was a very different experience than I know I boxed in the Girdwood before, which was really good to just be able to visualize that, and that wasn't too new to me. But this small gloves and the ring walk and all, it was a deadly experience. And so many people said to me, like, you only get your debut once, so enjoy it. So I did get to enjoy it, and I was really happy with the outcome as well.
Um, you put it down with a left hand. It was to the top of the head, but was there a body shot that was thrown in before that, and it was a delayed response, was it?
I think it was, yeah, because the straight right hand, I think it was actually a right hand, but to the head, I don't think that was the defining shot. I think it was a body shot that when she went down. So I was a bit surprised, but I've been told that, like, I've never, when I was an amateur, I haven't really been a big puncher. I was kind
Yeah.
of more like points and technical boxer, but I've been told that I have good body shots, and then that just kind of gave me a little bit more confidence there and confirmed that what other people have been saying to me. So I was happy with that.
How's sparring been going in camp? Obviously, it's a major part of camp. You've been sparring some really really good girls as well, really high level girls. I guess that's a standard that you set for yourself, and it's a high standard that you want the best of the best. And I think that that's a good way to go. That you only want the best for yourself for your career. Just talk to me some of the people that you've spared through this camp, the rounds, and who you've gone with.
Yeah, we're like so grateful that I've been able to get in rounds with such good amateur boxers, especially this camp. So Esther Lamb, Rebecca Kavanagh, Chloe Gabriel, Kira Craig as well. They're all such good spars to prepare me for this. Getting really specific spars that suit the opponent as well. But especially sparring amateurs, I think the pace is so high. So it's been really great. I'm really grateful for those rounds, and they're really bringing me on so much in this camp.
Have you learned anything about your opponent? Have you looked her up? Have you looked any tape on her?
Yeah, I have a little bit. Niall's done his very thorough research, but
As he does.
yeah, he did that anyway. But she's very good actually. She's good winning record. She has a better knockout ratio than me as well. she has a first round stoppage, it's a good step up. Pressure fighter, really good head movement. So it'll be a really good test. So it'll be a tough fight for my second fight, but I'm really happy to be able to take that step and hopefully just show that I'm at that level.
In terms of being a boxer, anything can happen in that ring, Kelsey. Do you ever like evaluate, or do you ever kind of think of the situation where I could get put down on the floor here? Obviously, I'm going to get back up, but like, do you ever think of those situations and prepare yourself for those kind of situations to happen where I could get knocked down, but what's going to happen after? How do I recover? How do I relay? Do I go back to my jab? Did those kind of situations ever get played out in your head, and how do you go through them?
Yeah, I think it's definitely important, obviously not to dwell on negative things that are going to happen, but you have to be prepared for if that's going to happen. You have to prepare that she's coming to take my head off as well. So if I'm not switched on, if my defense isn't good, it could go very badly. But even preparing for if it does go badly, we do a lot of work in the gym for preparing if you do take a shot, how to react, so that if it does happen on the night, you're not completely stunned and you don't know what to do, and then the fight could be over. So I think preparing for the worst case scenario is really, really important, and not just hoping that it doesn't happen.
I guess you've been learning on the job as well with the kinds of, again, with ticket sales and that. How have tickets been going so far for you?
Yeah, so far so good. I have a really good community in Unitary and around Kildare, my friends and family. So far so good. I know I'm only on my second fight, but I have a really good support. So I'm so grateful. We'll have a good crowd up from Naas and from Kildare because Boyo and Dan are both on the card. So
Yeah,
it'll be really, really good. Hopefully there'll be a good crowd there.
speak to me about them too. Dan making his professional debut as a heavyweight, and it's great to see a new heavyweight on the scene. And then Boyo, sure, Boyo, 3-0, trying to go 4-0, and a massive puncher as well. So three big punchers are on the card.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be really good performances from both of them. Dan, such a heavy hitter. Obviously, heavyweight action is always exciting, but he's gonna have a really, really good performance. And Boyo, my goal in the night is to try have a better performance than Boyle, but you know he always puts on a show. So I think it's gonna be really good from the guys in Unit 3.
It's competition, isn't it? How is it?
There is, yeah. We're on the same card for my debut and the same card for this, so I think it's just we're gonna have to do it this way forever now.
Kelsey, on that note, really appreciate it. Finally, one final question: three singular words that we can expect from you October 10th, the National Stadium, a new dawn.
I'm gonna use the same words that I used the last time. One to watch. Just keep an eye on it. I'm not gonna give too much away, but I'm gonna have a good performance and hopefully step up from there.
Just one final. Is there a nickname that we've come up with yet?
Still no nickname. No, I think I'm gonna
come on.
keep it simple. Just Kelsey Leonard.
Kelsey Leonard.
Yeah, it's just nice and simple. People keep trying to give me nicknames, but I just don't think they.
Any ones that have kind of stuck out?
No good ones. I'm not gonna lie. There's none that are gonna stick very well. So if you can come up with a good nickname, then I'll take it. But no, I don't.
I might just start spamming you with messages, being like, okay, this one, ChatGPT, and then just like sync 100 names, boom, send it to you, and you can just choose one. No,
I know. I'm actually regretting saying that now. I'm gonna get loads of nickname regrets.
You sending your number to me as well on WhatsApp. Anyways, Kelsey, legend, really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.